Some people believe adventures are the best way to learn about life and help you realize just how small your problems are. I was finding some of that to be true, but not in a good way. For the most part, it was fun traveling in close quarters with my son Jordan, his wife Chelsea, my daughter Samantha, and my best friend Tony. But after 4 days and 3 nights, my patience was wearing razor thin with one of our not-so-merry band. Our road trip from Michigan's Upper Peninsula to Applecross Cove, Nova Scotia, had brought us to the East Coast across stunning terrain, through big cities and quaint towns. We'd been experiencing the countryside close up and natural, thanks to Longfellow, my 31-foot travel trailer. My problem began to crystallize while we were camped on a picturesque site overlooking a river where water burbled over rocks. Dinner had been barbecued hamburgers and a green salad, eaten outside around the picnic table. I just entered the trailer, condiments in both hands, when I heard Chelsea shout from the bedroom, "Jordan, my pillow isn't in here." Jordan was washing dishes, strategically minimizing how much water went into our gray tank. From a young age, I taught my children that housework was a family affair. I'm not saying they did chores without grumbling and reminders, but the tasks got done. Everyone chipped in. This trip was bringing to light a few differences between my kids and my daughter-in-law. Jordan's back muscles tensed. I knew the posture well. He looked across the trailer to the couch where her pink pillow with blue butterflies sat. "It's on the couch in here, Chels." I opened the fridge and put away the mustard, relish, ketchup, and mayonnaise, mindful to keep my expression neutral. "Can you bring it to me?" she called. As I'd done many times since Jordan and Chelsea married, I wondered what favor Chelsea's parents thought they'd been doing her by treating her like a princess her whole life. My back went up. But I held my ire in check. Chelsea was 4 months pregnant, and while I understood tiredness was common in pregnancy, she made laziness an art form. At least it seemed that way to me. But since babies were rather demanding, I've been trying to prepare her by suggesting she contribute to our meal preparation and housekeeping. So far, her contribution was as little as possible, but I wasn't giving up. I believed she had it in her to be a good mother. Samantha, who was drying the dishes, gave a soft chuckle and glanced at her brother. Samantha also thought Chelsea took advantage of Jordan. We'd talked about it, and were trying not to add to his burden by pointing out what he needed to acknowledge himself. "I'll bring it to her." I grabbed the pillow and vowed silently not to throw it at her. Resentment was not a good feeling. So I put on a smile and renewed my intention to be kind. Chelsea had taken over the small bunkhouse bedroom, spreading her stuff over both top bunks and the modest chest of drawers. She was now laying on Samantha's bed instead of her own.